What's up, Monero fam? It's your two favorite people, Matt,
Chill.
and we're back with another weekly Monero news for you.
Monero
Yeah,
Roundup.
I'm sorry, Monero Roundup. Yeah, let's just get into it. The big news out of the UK is that Kraken UK has delisted Monero, which really sucks because that's like my go-to, KYC centralized exchange in the States here is Kraken because they have Monero. I prefer them over Coinbase and Gemini and the others, but yeah, kind of bummed to hear that. But at the same time, I feel like it's driving innovation on the decentralized exchange front and, getting more, or it's more motivation for permissionless solutions to purchase your Monero and trade it on the exchange. So maybe long term it's a good thing, but short term, yeah, it sucks.
It's the UK one that delisted Monero UK.
Right, right. And there was this post on Reddit that was kind of funny. You want to read that one, Chill?
It says all Kraken UK Monero refugees will be automatically granted asylum on LocalMonero. There has never been a better time to migrate. And I agree. And Haveno Dex is almost ready. So just hang in there, guys. This just means that they are afraid of Monero and they should be afraid of Monero. Because Monero is here to stay. So
yeah, it's not going anywhere. Or at least that's what we believe, or we wouldn't be doing this.
right.
So yeah, so that's the first piece of news there. Second one is actually this tweet from Chill. Where is it here? Let me come back. About Alibaba getting ECS instances getting attacked. So what? Yeah, here, Chill. You just read this one.
Yeah, so they were targeted with new crypto jacking campaign, and they basically were cloud mining Monero on their servers. And I thought it's kind of funny because if you guys remember, in September they banned the sale of all crypto miners on their platform, and then boom, November, and this happened. So
that's great. Yeah, it's
yeah.
kind of a funny bit of karma for
Mm.
them. So now they're just getting their remote or their servers are being used to mine
Right.
Monero. That's great.
I'm actually not sorry. So
Okay, so number 3 here, we've got the
oh, the
Bistro.
greatest news. Yeah. So Dutch Monero fam now has an app, and it actually has lots of yummy food there: donors, wine, beer, pate sandwich. Oh, I need to stop looking at European food because it's not good for me. But they have so many good sweets as well, like fudge and all kinds of stuff. And you can purchase it with Monero, so you're set. And I think I saw a bookstore as well. So now you have a bistro. It's actually built on top of Uniswap, I want to say. I think I looked at it and it was Uniswap or something. It's like a DeFi platform. No, that's the Telegram.
Oh, oops. What? They don't
If you
have
just go back,
that one.
like, yeah, that's the one.
I can click on things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard though.
So if you scroll down, you can see the food.
Giving back to the restaurants. Entrepreneurs first. Oh, they have a token. Okay. And there's the token. Here's the roadmap. Where's the food? I only care about the food. I don't care about your roadmap. Well, I think
I got the food somehow. Oh yeah, they have like 87 locations or something. So, but they do accept Monero. So I mean, I'm very happy for the Dutch Monero fam. I'm also envious a little bit because I wish we had this too. But yeah,
Right.
someday soon.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is a great use case, and I'm sure if this is successful, that other people will follow suit. So yeah, positive overall, and I wish we had it here, like you said. And now I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's the greatest development for sure. Yeah.
Nice, nice. All right. So moving on, man, we're being efficient today. Holy, we're just flying through these.
Good.
So a tweet here from our good friend Doug. Um, it's almost like they want to trigger the Streisand effect. What is that? Barbara Streisand? I don't know what the Streisand effect is, but
So the use case was that they ban a photo. So typically when they ban something, they do more advertisement for it.
oh, so it's like reverse psychology kind of like you can't have this, and so everybody's like, I want it because I can't have it.
Yeah, the alcohol prohibition was a great
Right,
example of that. So
right.
it's
So
almost like they are talking so bad about Monero, and actually the article is disgusting. The person who is who written the article said that financial privacy is for criminals. Of course, he did not post his bank statement to prove he's not a criminal. Uh, but I mean, I just think that I, I think it's disgusting how far they're willing to go to sort of oh, and I like what Untraceable said too. If you scroll down, he says Moneristos. Monero is a stable coin at this point. Price action is shit.
he's not
Mainstream
wrong.
media.
Monero has experienced much more volatility.
Compared to mainstream coins like Bitcoin. What?
No.
You have not been in Monero if you say that.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting that data, but it's probably just like made up. But yeah, I mean, and this too is another good point. Like, there's no such thing as bad publicity. And I definitely do remember the articles about Bitcoin. It's only used to buy drugs on the darknet markets was literally a specific critique of it. And now they're, saying similar things about Monero. So I don't know. I mean, I guess long term bullish. That seems to be what the kind of general consensus is from everybody. But yeah, I did actually read the piece, and it's not yeah, it's not very well. It's very biased. I think that's the most objective thing I can say about it, because obviously I'm also biased pro Monero, but um it did not seem like an objective piece to me at all. And yeah, I think when you're saying only people who want to only people who want to hide things and do criminal activity care about financial privacy, like that is such a awful argument. Like, I think Justin Ehrenhofer posted something about like women or just people in abusive relationships wanting to like save money without their partner knowing about it. Like, you want to have there's a great use case for financial privacy, and there's a reason that I can't go look up all of the transactions that you've made with your credit card. Like, there's a reason that that's not just available. Like, it's not because you're a criminal. It's because if I know all of those things about you, I can start to, if I want to, I can take advantage of that. And, hey, you buy coffee at Starbucks every day at the same time at this location. Like, I'm going to show up there and wait for you. Or I know you're not at your house, so I'm going to go to your house or something like that. Like, there's just so much power that you give away with your financial, I mean, any kind of your data, but in this case, we're talking about financial stuff. There's a reason that you have financial privacy, and that, yeah, we don't all walk around with our bank accounts and transactions on display for everyone, which ironically is kind of what Bitcoin does.
Yeah, but this is not about financial privacy and being for criminals. This is about trying to put Monero in a certain box so that people don't find out about it. And they also delisting it. They Kraken delisted it. I mean,
Yeah.
they also delisting it pretty much because the AML process is absolutely 100% anti any kind of privacy coin. And what I find really funny is that whenever they talking about the AML process, in the same sentence, they usually mention things like cybersecurity. And I'm thinking, well, AML and the whole entire AML process just weakens cybersecurity. Like those things are not in one. It's like a one deal.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we for AML and cybersecurity, and I'm like, those things are like antagonizing because the second you collect data, you're putting your customers at risk.
Right. Right. Yeah. And it's 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 kind of frustrating because it feels like every, so often the same arguments are brought up, and like it's just like I'm stuck in bizarro world where we just keep having the same conversations like over and over and over again about the same topics, and it's just like every time it comes up there's like a standard boilerplate response that the people in the private on the privacy side of the conversation say, and there's the standard thing that the people on the other side, the media say or whoever, and it's just like, okay, can we evolve it here? Like, why are we still talking about the same thing from like 7 years ago or whatever, whenever they were saying this about Bitcoin? But I think one other thing too I noticed here is like they go to say that a lot of like, alt-right racist groups are using Monero now because it's, they've been kind of frozen out of the more traditional financial world because they're, doing shitty things basically. And I I totally am against this shit. Like I am not alt-right at all. Like these, fuck these guys basically. But um you got to separate the people using it from why they're using it, because like like at the end of the day, these people on the alt-right have been frozen out of the traditional financial system, and now they're able to use Monero to like still do transactions, and that fact is applicable to anyone, not just like these shitty people. So like if you get if you're part of some group in the future that gets frozen out of the traditional financial system, wouldn't you want to have an option to still like facilitate your finances versus just like having no alternative? So it's like, yes, they're using it because those are the people who've been frozen out, but in the future it could be other people, and it probably will be other people that have nothing to do with them, and it could be you
Yeah.
basically. So like you want to have that
Well,
option there.
I'm pretty sure that Monero folks will be frozen out at some point from the financial system because we support Monero. But the good news is we have Monero if that happens. So
Right, like it works. That's why these people are using it. Because it works. And I mean, yeah, just to say like these are the only people that are using it and it's like the currency of the alt-right is really disingenuous. Like the reason they're using it is because they don't have any other option, but that doesn't just apply to them, that applies to all of us. So if you're, if you're part of a group in some country that the government doesn't like guess what? Like now you're able to use Monero. You want to have it's for everybody. It's agnostic. It doesn't care who you are, which is the whole point. And yeah, I don't know. This I don't like this also
yeah, I
seems
feel like the
disingenuous.
media, the media is like a one trick pony. Like they always say the same things. Like they have this da 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 is for criminals. Da 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 is for criminals. And it's like, Bitcoin was that, and now they just changed Bitcoin to Monero. It's like there's zero creativity there. At least come up with a new story.
Right? Put a little effort into it for, instead of copy pasting all of the other stuff. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I would love to have what's his name? Jake Dean on to the OP, or, any one of the other great, Monero privacy focused podcasts and talk to him. That'd be, we just stack the deck and get a bunch of the smartest Monero folks on there, and invite Jake on to defend his article if he's even interested in that. But when you post this, you should tag him in it if he's got a Twitter. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things there that I don't agree with. I'd love to have a debate about it. You know. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Well, the good news, guys, that you do not have to settle for any surveillance coins anymore. We have Monero. It's here to stay, whether they like it or not. So we have this, and let them talk.
I like that. That's a good good conclusion there. So let's see here. Finally, we've got what shoutouts, right? What are the shoutouts here?
Well, actually, Monero Matteo has a couple of videos. I don't think Kevin has anything new, but Monero Matteo has an extensive piece on this article. So if you want to listen, I will put the link in the description box below. And like these were the main. It was a pretty interesting week. I'm really excited about Dutch Monero fam. And in terms of for the UK, for the delisting, don't worry, there's local Monero. You can always purchase Bitcoin through the Azteco vouchers. I can probably put the link as well in the UK. And then you can take the voucher number and redeem the Bitcoin into your Blue wallet. And then from there, you can use the Bitcoin to purchase Monero. So, I mean, as soon as Haveno Dex is ready, this will not be an issue anymore.
Amen.
So, amen.
Yeah, cool. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this week. It was a quicker one, but some big news. I mean, that UK, the Kraken delisting of Monero in the UK is a little, yeah, that one makes me kind of anxious. And obviously this piece by Slate is just frustrating again to see this. But on the positive side, you can buy macaroons. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, I'm not European. You can buy them with Monero now, so you can just kind of eat your sorrows away. At the
that's for the Dutch people.
For the Dutch people, right. Not for the rest of us.
Buy that.
I'll just have to go get some cupcakes at the bakery.
Yeah. Well, if you're in Britain, then you can have some Cadbury chocolate and eat your sorrows away.
There we go. All right,
just y'all. Go to local.
There we go. There we go. All right, that's gonna do it for this week. Catch you guys next time.